Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back. I'm actually outside of my gym right here. About to go in and put this work in. But I wanted to talk to y'all, man, because the last video y'all seen of me was the last video. I can't remember what I was doing. I know I put some brake fluid in the truck and oh god, I think I went over there and worked on the Nissan. Yeah, it's something like that. Either way, oh man, a lot of stuff has happened since the last video, man. Well, this still kind of hurts, man, a little bit. Last video, last video was well, the last video was the last time my mom was alive. And hold on. Yep. Last video, my mom was alive and she was actually good. This right here is my mother. She ended up passing November the 11th of last year, 2022. I don't remember the last thing I posted on that. The last thing I posted on YouTube when I posted it, but from that last video, I had to take time out because she started falling into some health problems. She would, basically, I would go to work, come back, okay. So I'll just start from here. After that last video, she started falling ill, but the family, did not know. She kept it to herself. So we thought. She kept it to herself. But anyway, at the time I was still working at Pizza Hut. And I went to work one day and I got a call from my dad. My dad telling me that my mom had fell and everything, and that she needed help getting up, that she wanted me to come and help her. So, I told my job, I told Pizza Hut I left and whatever, they let me go. Then I went to help my mom. But when she fell, she didn't hurt anything, but she peed everywhere. It scared her, I guess. And that was the first incident. Then not only that, 2 days later, she fell again, did the same thing. Thank God I was there. I think that was my off day. And we got her back. And I knew something was wrong. I knew something was up. But she wouldn't go to the hospital. She wouldn't go to the hospital. She wouldn't she wouldn't go to the hospital. We tried to get her to go to the hospital and everything, and she wouldn't go. And she wouldn't go to the hospital. I tried to get her to go after that second fall, because I knew something was up. I knew, like, Ma, you don't fall like this. Like, you've never been weak like this. Like, what's going on? But she wouldn't go to the hospital. And then She fell a third time in a span of a week. I knew something was up. I knew something was going on, but like I said again, she would not go to the hospital. We tried to get the doctors to call her. She started cussing out the doctors and everything. So there was nothing we could do. I mean, she wouldn't let us call an ambulance or nothing. Like she wouldn't let us call the hospital to come get her. So that went on, and she fell 2 more times after that. 2 more times in the next week. And after that, we hunkered down after that. Man, we should have hunkered down a long time ago, but we were trying to not upset her. Oh, man. Sorry, y'all. Oh, man. Yeah, so we hunkered down after that last fall she had that next week. And we said, look, hey, you don't have to go to the hospital. Something is up with you. Something is wrong with you. It's something. Something is going on. And so we called the ambulance. We told them to come on, Told them to, it's not an emergency, but my mother, she fell, and we need y'all to come help her. But in that time, we was looking, because she said she had, I can't remember what she said, pain between her legs or something like that. So my niece, Alexandria, she's going to school for nursing. So she took a look, and it wasn't very good, I'll tell you that much. I won't get into detail about what it looked like because YouTube probably would not like that too much, but it wasn't a very pretty sight. It was very nasty, and the smell wasn't too pleasant. And anyway, we get her to Lamesa Hospital. After the ambulance moves her from her room to the ambulance, and the ambulance took her to the hospital. And Lamesa Hospital pretty much didn't do anything for her. Lamesa Hospital pretty much. Shit. Try not to cry, man. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Lamesa Hospital pretty much put my mom in the ground. So Lamesa Hospital, we gave my mom to Lamesa Hospital, and they man. All right, fuck. Lamesa Hospital, they got her stable, but they ended up giving her sedation medicine for the pain. And basically, thank God that I got to see her before they did that. Me and her got to talk and everything before they gave her the sedation medicine. But after that talk, it was only because in our hospital here in Lamesa, they only allow one person back at a time. So I left out the room, but this was before they gave her the sedation. I let my niece that's going to nursing school go back there so she could stay back there and watch the doctor. And she was back there, and she was the one that seen them give the sedation. And my niece tells me that one of the doctors say, "Oh man, I think I gave her too much sedation." Okay, so like, what the fuck? Like, you supposed to be a nurse or a doctor or something. Like, you supposed to know how much sedation medicine that you're giving a person. How much that is supposed to be given. But anyway, after that, I my mom wasn't the same after that. I got to see her again after the sedation, and she was just out of it. She wasn't very coherent. You'd have to tap on her, and then she look at you, and she looked like, cause she'd be laying in the bed, and then she looked like she tried to run away from something, trying to like lean up out the bed and run away from something. And you ask her like, "Mom, what are you running from? Like, what are you going? Where are you going? Where do you think you're going?" And she's like, "I don't know. I I don't know." After that, and then she go right back out of it. She go right back into just being out of it. And but yeah, she went back to being out of it, man. And that's pretty much how it was until we got her transferred to Lubbock, Covenant Hospital, for that exact reason, because they had messed my mom up. And they rushed her to Covenant Hospital in Lubbock. And they pretty much put her in the... What the hell is going on here? Damn, bro, I can't even tell a story. There's not weird shit going on. Damn. Anyway, y'all, I'm sorry, man. I'm parked outside my gym, and people got weird shit going on down here. Just trying to tell my mom's story, man. But like I said, man, we had her rushed to Covenant Hospital. They put her in the cardiac ICU, and that's basically where she was at, man. That they got her, stable. They got her set up in a room, and at that time she was kind of awake, kind of coherent, but she was still out of it, man. Still out of it, same way she was in Lamesa. And then after that, we let the doctors check her out, and they got between her legs, and they found out that what was growing on her, what she had, was flesh-eating fasciitis, if I'm remembering it right. It's flesh-eating fasciitis, and it was basically eating her leg away. That's pretty much what happened. It was eating her leg away, and she didn't tell us. I don't even know if she knew. I'm pretty sure she didn't know what was going on. She just assumed she had pain in her leg, and yeah, but so pretty much that's what got her the flesh-eating fasciitis, because it was so much when they pretty much had to take her to surgery to get rid of it, but it had spread so far already after she came back from the surgery. She was just in sedation mode. Like, after that, she never came back anymore. She might have been there for a little bit, but she wasn't like she was coherent. She was just sedated. After she came out of that first surgery, she was sedated for the rest of her life. If she didn't pass away on the table, I can't say, because when she came back, man, we couldn't talk to her. She was just sedated, man. I mean, I'm not no doctor or anything. I can't, you know, I can't say everything that they did, because I don't know. I'm not no doctor, but I know they put her on sedation. I know that much. Lubbock Covenant Hospital, they did the most that they could for her, and they had all kinds of IV bags hooked up to her, trying to push fluids, everything, but that flesh-eating fasciitis on top of Lamesa Hospital giving her that sedation, the sedation, them giving her too much sedation messed with her heart. Because Lubbock Covenant told us that her heart wasn't beating right. It was like it was twitching, but not fully compressing like it should. But the flesh-eating fasciitis was the main cause of her death. Flesh-eating fasciitis made her kidneys start shutting down. Then basically all her organs started going septic. Septic is when all your organs are just basically shutting down and dying, pretty much. So her kidneys went, and after that, all the toxins in her body just started building up, and that was pretty much her downfall. We tried to get her on that. We had her on a dialysis machine, and her kidneys just would not come back. They just wouldn't come back, and then everything else started going. And on November the 11th, I can't even remember what time of day it was. Because I can't remember what time of day it was. It was at night. It was at night. I know that much. Probably like 3 o'clock in the a.m. Still nighttime, really. Her heart started giving out. She went into cardiac arrest. They took us out. Then they went in. They brought her back. They let us back in. Then maybe 30 minutes later, she went into cardiac arrest again. They went in again. They brought her back, and then they came in and talked to us. They said the chances of her, coming back the same, because her body, her mind, and her brain has such a lack of lack of oxygen, lack of blood flow from the cardiac arrest, that if she did pull through without another cardiac arrest, that she might have deficits, like motor function deficits. She probably wouldn't be the same anymore. And so at that time, we had a big decision to make. So basically we have to pull the plug or see if she was gonna make it. And about 4 something that night, almost 5. She had another cardiac arrest, and we as a family had to make a decision to just let her go. And so we did, and we just let her go in peace and while she was asleep. And yeah, so I think it was like 5:30, November the 11th was when my mother passed. We let her go, and yeah, but she did die with a smile on her face. She had been tired for a long time, So, and I've had time to process everything. The first month was terrible. We were trying to get reacclimated without my mother. It was crazy. The first month was crazy. Man, it's been crazy all the way up until right now. Still crazy. It's hard to be in her house and not have her in the other room. But it's life, man. We all gotta get born, and we all have to go. It still hurts me, to know that she's gone. But trust, cause man, that first month without her, man, nothing but tears, man. In my lonesome, tears. But yeah, man, I just wanted to let y'all know that that's what happened. Why I said I was coming back, and then put one video up and then never put another one. Well, I put some videos up with another YouTube channel and a gaming channel, and I put videos up on this YouTube channel to so I can use it for the gaming channel. But yeah, but for this channel, basically that's basically what happened, and I just wanted to tell my mom's story and let y'all know a little life update on me and why I posted a video and I ain't been back yet. So, but yeah, y'all, that's just the story on what happened since that video. And it's just crazy still without my mom's. My brain, going back over it, I can feel my brain wanting to shut all that out. I can feel my brain wanting to, because I really have, like, I think about my mom sometimes, but I try to push it away. I try to push it down and lock it away and forget about it. I'll never forget about my mom. Don't get it twisted. But that part of her being gone, her dying, and the way she went, I know physically, or mentally, I try to push it away, even though it's still there. Try to push it away, because that was a hard time for me to go through. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know, man. I felt like y'all deserved to know what was going on with me and why I've been gone on this channel for so long. But yeah, y'all, so that's what's going on. But today is a new day, man, and we're gonna get after it. I'm gonna go in this gym, get a workout in, then we're gonna go over here to my spot and go to my little shop spot and work on the Nissan, man. We're actually close to getting the engine out. So yeah, y'all. I'm sorry it was a little long, I know, but it was just it's hard. It was hard for me to pull all that out and dig through the memories of what it is and what happened. And yeah, so I could have talked a long time, but I was trying to break it down and narrate it so YouTube won't get me in trouble, and Yeah, man. Sorry for all that, but I just felt like y'all needed to know. But let's get inside, do this gym workout, and have a good day, man. Yeah.